philosophy of how Macquarie has built the business is about trying to get the best out of our people all around the world, and that's the concept that we carry across to our foundation as well, in terms of backing people that are passionate about doing things in the community. And the way we got involved in the Tiwis is the Guy Reynolds initiative of, through the sports clinic, having Guy and a team come up here and basically fall in love with what an incredible place this is and the wonderful people here, see the opportunity and say, I really want us to get involved in this.
We'd always look to do something big together, incorporate our families, incorporate our friendship. And here was at Tiwi College, and we arrived, and rather than actually being inspired, and sure, architecturally it was a big $7 million project. There were 30 children here, and then we asked how often they were here, and they said a maximum 30% of the time. Within that moment, it triggered something where we went back and we talked about what we could do. Macquarie Sports was a natural segue into that, so we started a Macquarie Sports program here. And then Matthew started his program, Home Ground, which probably changed the face of everything we did.
We were sitting almost in this exact space 7 years ago with a small piece of paper outlining what we thought was a rough project guide, and then took it up into the staff room. I'm certain everyone thought we were crazy. But it's amazing from little things, big things do grow, and that's where it started.
Everything here is so green and flourishing. There's cabbages and radishes and carrots and all sorts of food that the kids can then have for their meals every night. And it's also just a really peaceful place to be. It really has a sense of just calming everything here. It's really hot, but the garden just makes it feel really cool and relaxed, so it's fantastic.
I see so much more than bricks and mortar or even the actual plantations. Just the legacy that is being created and will be left and passed on for years to come is just mind-blowing.
It simply blows me away to think that a garden like this has been built. It's an oasis in the middle of this land, and the amount of work that must have been done is staggering, because to get a garden looking like this just takes a huge amount of work, especially for such a big area.
I think the garden is helping the kids in a lot of ways. It helps them get involved in a project where they're seeing some real benefits. It teaches them discipline, it lets them see the rewards of the work they're doing. So I think it's very inspiring for them to get involved.
Where the vegetation grows now, the track was as hard as a rock basically, and to see it cultivate and to see it grow year in, year out, to see it to come to fruition, it's been brilliant. More so for the fact that there's a learning experience from the kids as well. They're learning to eat well, they're learning a business side of it as well, I suppose you could say. And there's an end product there, which I think is so important, that the kids actually see something that's coming from all their hard work. So for me, seeing it over the period of time from year 1 to now 5, it's been an absolute credit to everyone involved. It's brilliant to see.
When you come here and you see it and you feel it and you see the people running around and smiles on their faces, you can see why it was such a huge motivation to bring this all together, and it's a special place.
It's really brought a lot of value from the Macquarie staff and others, not just with money, but in terms of bringing skills to getting the garden done in the most cost-effective, efficient way, dealing with resources from off the islands. This has been really rewarding for our people as well. We've had 31 volunteers come out here from Australia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Tokyo, and even from New York, and get involved in this project because it is a pretty unique opportunity for people to actually be making some impact in the community and seeing the rewards of their work quite quickly.
I think we take it for granted how well we've got it. To come to a place like here and see how people live, I think I'd love to bring my family and especially my son up here.
I'll definitely be back here. It's been a life-changing experience to come here and see the beauty of the land, but also understand the people a bit more and just see what wonderful people there are here and what potential there is.
The Tiwi mob are so switched on, and they pick people from a long way out in terms of the quality of people. They can judge people, and they knew straight away that we had the A-graders coming to talk with us.
The Macquarie Bank involvement has just been amazing. Being able to sort of pick up a phone and talk to someone and get some support in areas that is just not our strength is fantastic.
Our philosophy is supporting our Macquarie staff involvement, and Guy, obviously as a Macquarie staff, has been driving this project, and we've been supporting it by matching the fundraising that he's been doing every year in the last 3 years. This is my first time here. I've only seen it in pictures, and it's great to finally come and see the impact that the money's having.
Not only a spectacular success for the kids here, attendance rates of 90%, 81 full-time boarders with a waiting list now where it used to be 30 kids sporadically turning up. This to us has been a wonderful project.
It's about seeing the progress, and that's enough. That's gold.
But our key here is where this is in 10 years. The trees are mature, the kids have moved on, their kids are possibly coming through at some stage, and that's going to be remarkable for us to visit in the long term.